Hello everybody, hope that you're all good. Thank you so much for passing through a new day, a new update for Bitcoin. I have to say that I appreciate all the support that the videos are getting. I see that you guys are enjoying the content, so then I'm enjoying making it for you. And yes, I'm also very happy with how this week is going because we were anticipating to be a very hard week to trade, and so it is. It's been a really difficult week, but still we managed to get some very good trades, okay? And yesterday's and today was one of them because we drew this projection in yesterday's video, and I managed here to get a scalp, okay? Let me tell you first a bit of context. So yesterday we drew this projection, hit the liquidity pool and then go to the wick. Obviously, it's a lot of distance. It's like a 1,000 and a half. Yeah, well, $2,000 move from here, so it's a very big move that it might take days to develop, but that's kind of our original projection, okay? But yesterday something interesting happened after I posted the video, and it's that we saw this week, let's go to the 15 minutes time frame, we saw this week, okay, hitting the liquidity pool straight away to 550. I have my entry point at 515. Okay, so it let me go into short, and then it just went all the way down to 28,850. My position was close also, I think, at 20,950, I think it was, or 960, something like that. So that was a nice scalp, okay? I closed that one manually. I didn't have any limit sell order, and I posted also on Twitter when I closed it because when you guys have an order, an entry point, and you see price straight away reacting in the opposite way so fast, you can't really trust that move that much. Why? Because it's leaving a week behind. Okay, look at this week. It's a week of how much? $400. Okay, and that was in nothing, in no time. So you were expecting then price to go back up and retrace that week. Okay, so that's what I mean. You could just take profits and then re-enter. I posted also here that I was not re-entering at the moment because I saw some momentum. Look at this candlestick, is quite strong. And then price was, I woke up this morning early and I saw price was, consolidating under the liquidity pool. So I entered a short, I think at 6, 7 in the morning. So it was around here. This is UTC time, and now we're sitting at a profit because you can see that it seems that it's going to the right direction. It just broke below the 50 EMA in the 1 hour time frame, and we only have 2 hours until the candles close. So if the candle closes below the 50 EMA in the 1 hour time frame, and then retests it as resistance, then yes, we're expecting lower prices. But guys, take this with a pinch of salt, okay? Because I appreciate your support on YouTube, on Twitter. But please don't be like, CrypNuevo said this is going to happen, so it's going to happen. No. Don't be like that. Don't put your money just because somebody else has done an analysis and is projecting lower prices. Don't enter a short just because that. You should have your own idea first, and then you can use other traders' analysis to give you a bit of confidence, okay? But never trade based on others' analysis. These videos, they are only to give you a bit of an idea of what I see that might happen, but it's not a signal call. It's not telling you, enter in the liquidity pool and short all the way to the wick. No, because that's not how trading works. Because then I might just go, like yesterday happened, and make it straight into a scalp and then re-enter again here, okay? Or at the end, I might close my trade if it goes into the right direction at the 50 EMA in the 4 hour time frame and all the way to the wick. So this is what I mean, guys. Make your own analysis, make your own trading system, or learn from others. But at the end of the day, you have to create your own analysis and be responsible of them. Anyway, we just had the candle close, okay? It closed below the 50 EMA in the 1 hour time frame, and now let's see how this new candle closes, okay? Because if it closes below it again with a little wick testing it as resistance, then you could expect lower prices. But for now, this just might be some kind of fake out, and now the next candle might be like this, okay? And then you can consolidate and go higher. So keep an eye on that. Now you need to ask yourself, what's the invalidation of your trade and where would you flip your position, okay? So mine is clear, break above this zone, test this as support, and then we're gonna see prices going higher. If we go now to the daily time frame, we're gonna see that the chart is actually not looking bad at all. Look at all these weeks testing the 50 EMA in the daily time frame. This is only telling you that the support is solid. Okay? So we might be heading into the next zone to the upside. Where to? Well, if you go to the left in the chart, the next zone, in principle, would be this resistance over here. That is where price went last time before there was a sell-off. Okay? You can see that consolidated and then there was another sell-off and price went lower. So that would be the next zone, the next area of interest for selling. So it's what I always tell you guys, it's not worth it to have bias if you are a trader. If you are an investor, of course, yes, you have to think that something bullish to put your money on it and just hold that position. But if you're a trader, why would you be a bull or a bear? It doesn't make any sense. You should be able to flip your bias at any second. A good trader knows the invalidation of the trade and, closes the trade at a loss. But a great trader changes the trade. Okay, so if you are going short and then your short gets invalidated, a great trader would open a long. So keep that in mind. It's basically like a quick speech to say that it doesn't make any sense to have any bias if you're a trader. The only thing you're interested in is in volatility and opportunities to make money. A trader can make money if price goes up or if price goes down. An investor can't really, okay? An investor, if you are holding a position, then you need price to go up. Then yes, you can have a bullish bias or a bearish bias if you want price to go down to buy cheaper. But a trader, why? We're traders. We're not investors. Let's check the S&P, because yesterday the S&P did a very interesting move. Okay, look at this. We're in this zone. No, I want to be in the 4 hours time frame. Look at what happened yesterday. Look at this bounce from here. Okay, we're talking about a 2.5% move for the S&P. That's huge. Okay. I would say that it's probably because the earnings reports, they've all been better than expected. Alphabet, Microsoft, Meta, Amazon, they've all been better than expected. And if you notice, those companies that I just mentioned, they have a huge market cap in their stocks. So they are a big part of the S&P price. Okay, so that's my logic. That's why I think price has bounced so hard. But now anyway, I think I would say, let me remove this and also the 50 EMA. I would say that we are still in this sideways move. Okay, so you can trade a range, because this is at the end of the day, it's a range. Look, let me check this for you. If I mark this zone, I would say that this is my high, and I would say that this is my low. Okay, this one over here. So you can see the price, what basically did was, here it was playing between the high and the low of the range, you can see, then goes to the middle of the range, deviation, goes to the opposite side, deviation, and now it's breaking out again. Okay, so let's see what happens, because it's not looking bad, the S&P at the moment. Obviously we have the FOMC meeting in 5 days, which is gonna bring a lot of volatility, and then the S&P is gonna have to decide what direction to take from here, if it's gonna break to the upside or to the downside to the 4,000 zone. Okay, so I would say that these next 5 days, well, counting the weekend for Bitcoin, okay, so it's 5 days with the weekend for Bitcoin. Be very careful with your trading. Let's go back to Bitcoin a second. Where is Bitcoin? Bitcoin, this one. It's gonna be a very difficult time to trade Bitcoin until we have the FOMC meeting, because I think that the most likely thing is that price starts to consolidate in this zone. Okay, go to the 1 hour time frame. So let me remove all of this so you can see it more clearly. The most normal thing is that Bitcoin starts to develop the weekend range soon, okay? And you could start seeing something like this, okay? Over the weekend. This kind of price action you want to avoid through the weekend. Because here, when we are about, 5 days from the FOMC is when you start to see price being quite choppy, a lot of traps, the stop losses get triggered. It's not a nice zone to trade, to be honest. So, we've done the homework for the week. It's been a good week overall. We've taken, I would say, 2-3 very good trades. So what's the point in risking our capital in a zone that is not going to give us high probability trades? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay attention to the 1 hour 50 MA, and you can already see that it might have been a trap that week, this candlestick. And if this hour candle closes above the 1 hour 50 MA, I'm going to cut my short position, okay? Remember that I took my short position around here. I'll just close it almost break even. It's a very small profit, okay? Bitcoin hasn't really moved much. So that's kind of how I'm gonna play it. Maybe I get surprised and I start to see this evening a big move or over the weekend, but I'm not expecting so. So that's why I have this very, I would say, cautious and conservative plan. Okay? And I don't want to raise much of my money in the next days. I want to see how the FOMC plays out that day and see the imbalances that they might create, and then yes, I will trade the imbalances, the same as we traded this liquidity pool. So that's my idea. Every single trade should have a plan and an execution. Because if you don't execute your trades, tell me why you are making an analysis of it. It doesn't make any sense. So you have to train both things, the analysis to see that you understand price action and also the execution. But anyway, guys, I don't want to bore you much more. This weekend there is going to be quite different videos. Unless if we start to see some interesting moves for Bitcoin, I'm not going to bother charting that because I'm probably not going to trade Bitcoin over the weekend, okay? So expect some kind of different videos, maybe an altcoin analysis, maybe Chainlink, where it could be a good zone to buy if we get the opportunity, something different. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.